When are y'all done? When are we done accepting bullshit? I'm seeing a lot of David Tepper effect on a lot of the Carolina Panthers fans. Now look, I'm trying to get better. I'm a little bit under the weather. Some other shit going on, but we all can't be horny for a quarterback. A lot of the blame is on Bryce Young. A lot of you fans and y'all owner passed a lot of the problem that's on Carolina just to get a quarterback. Now, Bryce Young, nobody's saying he's a bust. And even if some fans are saying he's a bust, it's because they put this man on a pedestal. Now, what they said about Bryce Young, we're not seeing it. And here come the excuses. You want to talk about old receivers not getting separation, and we're probably dead last with getting separation with the weapons? Whose fault is that? If y'all want to complain about this going on week 5 versus the Lions this week, and y'all talking about trading for a #1 wide receiver, bro, I know if you look back about the draft, because every Panther content creator went live, so a lot of us were split up. We went in the same building to give out our reactions on where we should go. But I wanted to stay at 9, grab a defensive end to help out Burns and Brown. We needed to get young on defense. With that second pick, I would have went Tank Dell. I'm not even going to front. If I seen fans and even content creators talking about, oh, don't take him, he's too small, blah, 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 blah. Now looking at the season, this man is, him and Stroud they're on another level. And I'm not saying that the Texans are smart for how they drafted, but when you pair a young weapon with your young quarterback for the future, this is what it's going to look like. Now, CJ Stroud gets so much talked about him that he wasn't missing much. Skip that S2 test. I don't care for that. What does the player looks like in college? The man, he's hitting every target on the field, whether it's 5 yards, 10, 20, 30, it doesn't matter. Once you grab your quarterback, you grab a young receiver. Now, looking at Bryce, all the blame, because most of you fans like David Tepper wanted y'all guy, and y'all skip past all the holes that we had on the team. Name me not just 1 year, give me a consecutive 4 to 5 years with constant progress on that offense. I'll wait. Now, y'all think people are just picking on Bryce for no reason. Drop 100-pack Tepper says the same thing that the media says about Bryce Young. That just tells me he don't know football. He don't know what he's talking about. He's a Vegas bettor. Look, a lot of this is on Tepper. A lot of this is on his fan base. I get a lot of y'all are player lovers. Y'all not really a fan of the team. But at some point, y'all got to stop, bro. Like, grow up. Stop loving these players. You get too attached too quick. You don't care. You know what I mean? You don't care for the team. You just want to protect a certain player. Say wide receiver was the issue that we're having an issue with. We didn't address it. We didn't address a lot of holes through the draft or free agency. We give up too many picks. We didn't have a lot of money to play with because money was going towards guys that's not even on the team. So yes, it's a lot finger point, but none of that matters because your owner is doing what he wants to do. Nobody can do anything to him. He can't fire himself. He's not ready to sell the team right now. He's still a rookie at this, but that's no excuse. For owner, you have to align your staff, let them do their job. I'm not giving nobody no excuses. If you have the right people beside you, Tepper, that tells you do not grab a quarterback or whatever the case may be, and you go outside of what they telling you, you don't care. So for fans to back up Bryce, this has to be on Bryce. He was handpicked. So yeah, you can cry. make me a lake out of your tears. You just looking like a dummy like Tepper looking. So either you accept it and ride the shit with Tepper, but I'm telling y'all now, Scott and Frank, as it unfolds, they both have to go. Regardless of how I feel, I'm not putting them above my team. They haven't shown anything. Now, the negatives about Scott Fitterer is he gives away too many draft picks. He's a yes man. And he wasn't handpicked by David Tepper. Scott was the last thing dangling after Matt Rule got up out of here in that crew. Tepper, if he was smart, you don't have those conversations with your general manager about who you want to handpick. You keep that to yourself. You see what he's going to do and how he want to run his roster. You let him do that. A lot of the head coaches deny coming to Carolina because as the owner, you let them know what you have entitlement. So they said, no, I'm either staying where I'm at or I'm not going to Carolina. And a lot of players won't come to Carolina due to the fact of how we treat them. A lot of fans feel their way about certain players I was on the team. I had certain words for Cam Newton. I apologize to it on my own channel. Because I know it don't take one man to beat an army. He was going to battle with 10 other guys. I feel like the coach let him down because he didn't do his part to give him any help, any protection. None of that. What he do after the Super Bowl, y'all know what he did. There's no reason to talk about it. But that's my way of not liking Ron. And people feel like I should like him because he kept us in the playoffs. What type of cookie you want? You want a sugar cookie, chocolate chip? You want a donut with coffee? What do y'all want, bro? We could fan how we want to fan. If I don't like a certain individual, let me stand on that. And I'm going to stand on that. So with that being said, make sure y'all like, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell so y'all don't miss anything I drop. Also, head over to Black Cat Panther Podcast. I'm on both channels. This J-Issue one is mine personally. So I want to get my subscribers up. As of right now, I want to say I appreciate y'all for subbing up. Keep liking the content. That being said, get y'all on the next one.